it's Taz. Welcome back to Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today I have this cute little bang and bob style by Wille. You won't want to miss this color either. Coming up. This style was sent to me by Wig Studio One for your viewing pleasure today. Expand the description box below where you'll find a link to the style. You can check out more details and pricing. We invite you to shop at Wig Studio One. If you have any questions for us, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com, and from any product page on the website, scroll down, hit the help button where you'll be connected with the live chat. I've been reviewing a lot of bobs lately with bangs, and more so than I ever have before. I just now realized that, but I'm really excited to do that because when you explore something enough, you kind of get a level of comfort with it, because I'm typically not a bangs person, but I always admired those that looked good in bangs, and they're obviously really easy to wear with the hair right out of the eyes, without a heavy fringe in the face. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons to love a bob with bangs. So we're going to talk about this one today. This is Change, the style called Change. And this color is Saffron Red Rooted. I was so happy to get this color. I don't get a whole lot of reds, and I especially like the brilliant reds. So if I'm going to wear red, I'm going to wear red, like in your face red. That's exactly what you're going to get with this Saffron Red Rooted. So this color consists of a base of like a medium copper red, and then it has some light copper highlights. So it's definitely what we would consider a yellow based or a warm red tone all the way around. Very blended and very brilliant. And then that is on like a medium auburn root. So auburn is like a red brown. And so you're going to see that from all angles of this wig. It just adds another little dimension. It's not too dark. I think it blends in beautifully with this color. Saffron Red Rooted. It just looks on fire, doesn't it? Beautiful. So let's talk about this style. So we mentioned the bangs. Let's start there. The bangs are about 2.5 inches. Now the curious thing about a bang is it really depends on where you situate the edge of the cap. So if you've got a longer bang and you pull it down, you know, obviously those bangs are going to be longer than 2.5 inches. And if you pull it back, you can help adjust it by shortening up the bang a little bit. So you can get a little bit of adjustment just by moving the cap. Now these bangs are customizable. What that means is you can go in and you can trim them to suit. The one thing you can't do is make them longer. So I'm about 3 inches from hairline down to my brow line. And so these bangs really, if I situate the wig exactly where I typically do, right above my widow's peak at that natural hairline, they're going to strike me just above the eyebrow. And you could wear them straight down, or you could sweep them off to the side. They just feel a tad longer than 2.5 inches to me. Now overall, this style is 8 inches from the crown down to the tip of the hair in the back, with about a 2.5 inch undercut nape. There's a soft angle down, so you're coming from an 8 down to about a 10 inches there on the sides. So it's just a soft graduation, nothing too dramatic there at all. And then that just comes in to frame the face. So you've got these layers kind of convening around the face that stretch below the chin. So if you have a rounder face shape, I think this would be great for you. Or if you have a little bit more around the chin area, this would be beautiful. Very flattering. Now this cap has a little bit of monofilament right at the crown. It gives the illusion of a little bit of a natural parting space at the crown. And then it's open top, sides, and back. And there's really no designated parting space on this. You can part it wherever you want. I simply just shook it out, applied it, and this fluffed the top a little bit with my fingers just to let the fibers flow freely. You could create a part, Or you could just simply take your fingers and fluff it up there to where there's really no obvious parting space. This kind of has elements of a shag to it, meaning that all of the fiber wants to go forward towards the face and really no bump it here at the crown. Let's talk about the fibers. The fibers are super fine. So they're baby fine, they're on the drier side, they're soft and feather light. This whole cap just feels amazing. I think it weighs a little less, or right around 3 ounces. So it is very, very light. And the movement of the fibers is also very feathery. They don't have a whole lot of body to them because there's not a lot of weight to them, but the layering is done so nicely that you really want a nice feathery light fiber to go along with the layers. I think it's very flattering. So we talked about it's a very light density, and it does have some permatease as you would expect on the top, at the crown, on the back. Very, very little here at the nape and a little bit here at the temple. It's not a thick, heavy, pillowy permatease that I notice on my piece here, but it is enough that you can pinch in a little bit of volume and it holds its shape beautifully. It covers up the wefts, it covers up the top. This is a very well-made style. Inside look at the cap for Ellen Villa's Change. There's that front piece. It's made of a brushed velvet. It's very, very comfortable, nicely contoured. It has a bit of a hidden weft there for a good coverage at the hairline. And then there's that little nickel size amount of monofilament right at the crown, which will give a nice look of a natural hair growth right there where it's parted. And then you have a rose net that's covering up some wefts on the top, a brushed velvet closed ear tab, a standard nape with Velcro style adjusters. I would say this cap runs very average in size, and it did roll around on me a little bit in the review. So I know I'm gonna have to cinch it in to make an adjustment for a petite average circumference. So like I said, this style is right out of the box, super easy. It's just true shake and go. Shake it out, apply it, and just fluff up the top to get the bangs exactly where you want them to be for you. And out the door you go. There's really no fussing at all with this style. The glasses fit beautifully between the ear and the ear tab. On this style, it's a very nice light density all the way around. So I think I'll just go ahead and flirt with the layers, move around the bangs, and toss the hair and do a few styling options so you can get to know the style a little better. Thanks so much for joining me today. We'll see you next time on TAZS Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1.